With such a limited space, a tiny bedroom can be a big pain to organize. Sometimes your only option is to be creative. However, that's easier said than done. If you're running short on ideas, allow me to introduce these well-designed products and DIY projects. They can help bring back some order into your bedroom. Each of them will help you get your things organized to some degree. Besides that, they would look terrific anywhere you decide to place them. In this video, you are going to find and learn 12 unique organization for small bedroom ideas from across the web, compiled by simphome.com. Without further ado, let's begin discussing our first idea. Number 12. Triangle Shelves Project Idea. Triangle shelves are a marvelous way to add some fun and pleasing geometrical lines to any bedroom. With their open back, they'll work best with a stark wall behind them to make your items pop out. It's even better if you have some DIY skills. The most straightforward design is with an equilateral triangle. For example, you can make one with 3 8-foot sides. The best way to join them together is with a 30-degree miter at the ends. Once you form the triangle, you can decide how to distribute the shelving. Make sure that the levels are tall enough to fit whatever you want to put in there. A good tip would be to follow the angle of the sides for the vertical dividers. It will give the shelves a more commercial look. Number 11. Follow this DIY color block shelves project. Sometimes, boxes would be a better storage choice than open shelves or drawers for particular items. One type of storage to house boxes are block shelves. Although they can have open shelving, there's one design that I like that would be excellent for small bedrooms. It has square boxes that fit perfectly when placed side by side. They come in different colors that make the furniture look more appealing when combined. Boxes can contain things like magazines, files and folders, toys, or even balls of yarn. The top surface is also useful for placing art and other decorative pieces. Number 10. Pyramid Succulent Holder Project Idea. Succulents are fascinating and delightful natural decor you can put in a small bedroom. With some brass tubing, you can make elegant pyramid-shaped holders for these plants that will make them stand out. Using a metal saw, cut 6 pieces of thin brass tubing, 1/4 inch wide and an 1/8 inch thick, of equal lengths depending on the pyramid size you want. Next, thread a gauge 20 wire through 3 tubes and twist the ends to form the base triangle. Then, thread 2 wires through one of the remaining 3 tubes. When the wires come out the other end, thread each through the 2 remaining tubes separately to form a Y shape. Wrap the loose wire ends of this Y shape around the base triangle's corners to form the pyramid. Number 9. The Bennington Shoe Storage Project. Do you own several shoes? That would indeed be problematic in a cramped small bedroom. One unique solution is the Bennington Shoe Storage. It's a chic and well-designed shoe storage furniture that will take up only a limited space. It consists of 10 wooden boxes stacked on top of each other. Each box can hold 2 pairs for a total capacity of 20 pairs. They have 2 leaf-shaped holes at the front that serve as handles as well as vents. The boxes are hinged separately on their rear left corners to a metal frame with square tubing. To open one, you pivot it 90 degrees clockwise. Number 8. Yoakum Smart Side Table Project Idea. The Yoakum Smart Side Table is a tripod side table made of ash wood. It looks stylish with its round surface and natural wood grain finish. But what makes it smart? Well, it comes packed with tech rarely seen in typical side tables. Features include a wireless charging pad, Bluetooth-compatible wireless speakers, and 2 USB ports. The Yoakum Smart offers a convenient surface to charge your smart devices and listen to music through its high-quality speakers. It's excellent for millennials who can't live without their gadgets. It also doubles as a lamp table. The logical spot for it would be next to the bed where your devices would be within easy reach. Number 7. REMLshelf, an artistic wood shelving project. The REMLshelf is an exciting wooden wall art that's also a functional storage device. A couple of architectural students designed it to be artistic and stylish, but also have usability. There are 7 blocks of wood, 6 of which you can partially slide up and down on 2 metal rails behind them. You can lift each block, except for the bottom one, via recessed edges and squeeze an item through the narrow gap under them. The weight of the higher blocks would keep the item in place. Under the lower block are dowels where you can hang other stuff. Number 6. Maximize your space with this staircase. Like skyscrapers in cities with hardly any room to spare, the only practical way to build is up. With its smaller footprint, the staircase will significantly save space. But this shelving unit is 2.6 meters tall. When you first see it, you might ask, how can one access the top compartments without using a ladder? It's not called the staircase for nothing. The lower 3 cases each have a durable platform above their drawers that you can pull out if you need them. These platforms are sturdy enough to carry the weight of an adult. In essence, they are a stepladder that will allow you to reach the top of the unit. Number 5. Blow up your dull wall. Blow is another functional wall art that will liven up any dull wall. It has several shelves of various shapes that look like pieces of white paper blown by the wind from a stack on the ground. The shelves blend perfectly into a wall and serve as accents. There are only 5 shapes, but they can be inverted to add more variety. They also cast different shadows that give them more depth and help draw the eye towards the area. The shelves can carry mostly ornamental pieces and various knickknacks. They are attached to the wall with hooks. Number 4. Extend your bookshelf. Here's a novel idea. Instead of placing a set of books on a desk, why not extend them beyond the edge to save more space? Does it make sense? It's primarily what an extend bookshelf does. It's a bookend designed to prop up your books, but takes as little of your desk space as possible. The clever design consists of an L-shaped bookend made of 2mm thick steel plate. It has a clamp at the back that secures it and the books firmly to a desk's edge. Number 3. How to tunnel a play area with the children's bedroom with a wardrobe. Here's another multi-purpose furniture design that can make the kids' spaces a lot more fun. It takes the place of a solid wall and separates the children's bedroom from their playroom. The kids can access both rooms through sliding doors and round openings. They remind me of the Hobbit house features in The Lord of the Rings. On the side of the bedroom are drawers and a cute little walk-in closet with another round entrance. On the left side, there's a floor-to-ceiling bookshelf to place their books, toys, and other items. The playroom side even has jungle gym bars that extend towards the ceiling. However, that would require adult supervision as the ceiling bars are quite high for smaller kids. Number 2. Get this unique dresser from Judson Beaumont's Straight Line. I'm sure you've heard of furniture and artwork adding more personality to a room. However, these small cabinets from Straight Line take the cake. They're completely adorable and look like characters that jumped straight out of a Disney or Pixar animated movie. The upper drawers give them a facial expression, and they sit on the edge of a table or shelf. They even have names. The big concave slouching one is Vern, while the other big convex one with arm tattoos is Vinny. The smaller ones are called babies, and there are more characters planned to complete the family. Before I wrap this list up, thanks for playing this video. If you like what you see, care to support this channel by pressing the subscribe button under the video. It benefits nearly half a dozen people working behind the video. Now let's return to our final countdown. Number 1. Craft this inspiring coat rack project. This wooden coat rack reminds me of a foosball table with similar rods, but instead of soccer player figures, it has bamboo pegs you can hang your coat or hat on. The wall behind it stops the shorter end of the pegs and prevents them from rotating all the way. With a peg tilted forward, one can hang coats, hats, or even umbrellas. This coat rack installs flush on a wall, making it discreet. Ideally, you can place it on a narrow bedroom entranceway, and it won't be an obstruction. As you can see, there are a lot of options available to you. I only touched on the tip of the iceberg. You may buy some items that appeal to you, or you may try your hand on some of the DIY projects. An important takeaway is that having a small space isn't necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you have to be a little smarter with your organization. You must plan early and design your storage layout rather than tackle the problem willy-nilly. That's it for now. Before this video ends, feel free to use the comment area to express your thoughts or reaction. Like or share it with anyone close to you on social media if you think the video deserves more attention. I hope you enjoy your stay, and until we meet again later shortly in the future, have a good day and stay safe.